The worst part of being homeless is how invisible you are to the world. Once in a while someone sees me, but it's always through quick glances or through their side eyes as they rush by, footsteps quickening whenever my presence registers. I am as much substance and thought to them as are shadows in the cold crevices of dank alleys. All these years alone, and I hardly notice the seasons change. They blend seamlessly into each other, like blood dropped in water. The cold burns, but I can tolerate. Because winter brings the comfort of my kind, we huddle together for warmth by poultry. Flickering embers or under stiff scraps of clothing that provide little protection from the chill winds. But it is bearable, because for so brief a time, I am not a solitary creature, but one part of a greater whole. Summer is agonizing. I cower from the sunny bright by hiding in the crooks of looming buildings that sunlight cannot touch. The light is harsh, and I envision burning into wisps if I linger too long in its intensity. The heat chases away companionship, its balminess too uncomfortable to linger in as a group. This is the loneliest time for me. I do not recount how many years I spent this way. Time becomes detached from the thread of the world when your life is abject misery. Until yesterday, when everything shifted. She grew luminescent, an angel walking through grime, her sweet smile, the kindness of her soft brown eyes, and the gentle hands that gave away food, water, and clothing to the men and women who called my alley home. I had never seen a creature so perfect, so emboldened by the better virtues of humanity. One who didn't let apathy and selfishness blind her to the suffering of others. The scarcity of souls like her today is why so many of my kind are forced to live the life we do. I shielded away from her as soon as I saw her, not wanting to let her see me in my squalor. She deserved better than having to gaze upon the tatters of what I once was. Her name was Eve, and she volunteered at a homeless shelter. She told us a blizzard was approaching and urged everyone to come in from the cold and get some hearty food in a safe place until the storm passed us by. Most of the homeless complied. I did not. Instead, I lingered until she left and quietly followed her home. I waited until she was asleep before I made my move. After years of being homeless, my life was about to change. I crawled into the open mouth of my sleeping host, burrowing my way up into my new home. Today is the first day of the rest of my life.